back. That's not the price that was in the back. I want to see your manager. Bring your manager right here.
Hey guys, welcome back to Grow with Flo. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. We haven't reached our 50 subscribers yet, but we're still doing our 50 subscriber giveaway. So, comment down below what you may want to see as a giveaway, and go to the polls above. Choose what giveaway you may want to see if you were the winner. So, today, as you may have seen in the thumbnail, I'm going to do a story time about my first week at Toys R Us, Towson. If you're from Baltimore or Maryland, you may know where this location was, but that week I got robbed. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about what happened. I'm going to give you a little bit of background first about when I got hired and everything. I did the application because someone at my school was working there. She was like, oh, I love it. My managers are so awesome. The customers are so cool. My coworkers are amazing. It's almost summer. I need some type of money. Let's do this. So I decided to apply. I kind of procrastinated a little bit because I thought the application was going to be a lot harder than it was. It was the easiest application ever. Like, the easiest. I'm so sad they're gone. You would have loved working there. But after I did the application, I received an email maybe 2 days after. Hey, come in for an interview. It's a group interview. So they wanted us to dress up. We had to go like 8 p.m., something like that. And when we went to the interview, they kind of had us waiting for a little bit. And I don't know if it was their goal, but they had us waiting. And they were just like, okay, somebody will be here in a second. So we're all just like sitting there at one of the cash registers talking to each other. And then we go in the back. And we're all sitting at a table, sitting around this square table. And they told us, hey guys, so we're going to first start off with a pitch competition to see if you know what you're selling at Amazon, at Toys R Us. So we had to choose like any toy in the entire store and come back to everyone and pitch it. I chose I think it was a doll baby, because I said, this doll baby will be your best friend. This doll baby will help your kids sleep. Something like that. If you miss Toys R Us, comment down below. Or if you remember Toys R Us, comment your favorite memory of Toys R Us down below. So, like I said before, this was a winter job right before Christmas, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, everything. So it was a lot going on. I got my one-on-one interview. So with the one-on-one interview, I did so much preparation. I looked at YouTube videos. I looked online. I looked on the website that tells you about the different jobs. So when I went to my one-on-one interview, it was a different guy. It was a different manager at the time. So he's just like, hey, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. You know, the first part, the personal information, trying to make you feel comfortable. So then he started asking me questions about Toys R Us. Why do you want to work at Toys R Us? What makes Toys R Us so special? How does Toys R Us differ from a Walmart or Target? So I was using a lot of the information that I got from those different research websites, and he was just like, you must have done your research. That's what we're looking for. And I was like, I did. Thank you for noticing. So at that time, he was just like, you know what? He really gave me this jump on the spot. He was like, okay, so I look forward to seeing you again. Days later, I get a call from the new manager at Toys R Us. Yes, welcome. You got the job. Come to the orientation. We were able to go into the employees only room, which was really cool because you always see those and you're like, I wonder what's back there. I saw what was back there. When a couple days later, I'm officially on the job. It is almost Thanksgiving, so a lot of parents are trying to get their kids Christmas gifts. It was my first day on the cash register because the first day they had me put in overstock toys away. So this was my first day on the cash register. I was still learning how to do coupons and match because Toys R Us was known for matching their products. So this family walked in, and because I was at the register, I couldn't see them when they walked in and separated. And when the, I believe the sister walked up to the register, she was furious. She came up furious. She didn't let me start scanning and then get furious. She came up to the counter furious. And I'm like, what is going on? I said, hi ma'am, good afternoon. Because it was late at night. I think it was like 9, 10 o'clock. Because I was in high school, I couldn't work that late. So, for it to not be that many of us in the store, I was so confused. So I said, hi ma'am, how can I help you? She goes off on me. I'm sorry I can't help you, but can you give me some clarification? And she goes off again. So that's when from my perspective, you can kind of a little bit see her making notions to her brother at the door. So she's making eye contact with the brother, but then she's fussing at me, going off and off and off. She didn't even buy anything major. We're at Toys R Us. Get something. She got something small, maybe like this. And then probably something this size. So she didn't get anything major. Maybe 1 or 2 things, and she's still yelling. So I'm checking her out. I'm trying to be as calm as I can. And she's like,
well, that's not the price that was in the bag. That's not the price that was in the bag. I want to see your manager. Bring your manager right here.
So I go and get the manager, because with Toys R Us we can push a button and our manager can see that we need help. So the good thing was that my manager was at the customer service table. So he could see that I need help. He could see what was going on. He came over there calm and collected because he knew what was going on. I'm new. It's my second day. I don't know what's going on. So he's like,
yes, ma'am. How can I help you?
and she's pointing at me, fussing
This lady doesn't know what she's talking about. She doesn't know what she's doing. That's not the price that was in the bag.
Obviously, it's not the price that's in the bag because that's not the right item. But that's when my manager's just like, okay, let me change it for you. So he's changing the price. He's checking the price, making sure that it's the same that's in the system, which should be the same that's in the bag. He helps her. He's like, you know what? I'll just take a couple dollars off for you. No big deal. Let me do that for you. He does that. She's looking at the person walk out. Her brother. She's looking at him walk out like this. And I'm right there trying not to cry because it's my second day. I'm still at work. I'm clocked in. My manager's right here. I'm in front of a customer. So obviously I should not be crying. I can't cry. So I'm holding myself together. I'm just like this. That's how I am. So when they're leaving and everything, he hands her the receipt. She's like,
thank you, sir.
and looks at me and walks out. So I'm just like, okay, that's over with. Because it's my second day. That's not what I want to deal with. But then as soon as they leave, the man and lady, my manager's, he's super tall. He's like up here. So he's looking down at me. And he's like,
are you okay?
I said, I'm okay. And he was like, he said,
are you really okay? I said,
yes. He said,
okay, because you did nothing wrong. They were just trying to steal.
so he knew what was going on. We were in the end of November, or right before Thanksgiving. And I mean, obviously, it's Toys R Us. They've dealt with it before, so he wasn't gonna make a big scene about it. So that was my manager. He helped me out so much. He told me, they were stealing. It wasn't that many people at the store that day. It was really only me and a few more people. I was so out of it. I did not want to go back to work after that. But, it's retail. So that was my story time, you guys. It brought back a lot of memories because I believe it was 2017. Yeah, 2017 of November. So comment down below if you remember Toys R Us. Let me know. Let me know your favorite memory at Toys R Us, because that was the craziest memory I've had at Toys R Us. I've had fun times, but that was the craziest time. So thanks, guys.